Hi everyone! Welcome to my 12 midnight talk. So I'm a bit late, but show must go on. How is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon, in your time? Mega love. Shout out to all my members that's still in my membership. And for those not yet renew your membership, feel free. And to all my new subscribers who subscribed my channel, maraming salamat sa inyo. And for those visited my channel, thank you so much. So this is 12 midnight update. So today is June 19 here in the Philippines. Mega love shout out to Gas Sanders. How are you doing, my dear friend? Sometimes guys, phone is too smart. Even though you are not touching the screen, it's moving, or it suddenly changes settings. I don't know. How many percent is my battery here? Hold on. Okay, 100%. Hold on guys, let me get my charger because I need to charge my phone. The other one is 34%. Hold on. Red one. Who is that? Hi Brett, hello. Good morning. I'm fixing my other phone because it's low battery. Jixer. Hold on. Jixer, hello. Where are you from? Don't forget guys to give me a thumbs up, okay? So how is my audio? How is my video? Is it okay? Or it's kind of a blurry or what? Sometimes it depends on my connection guys. So that's the reason why I prepared to do 12 midnight here in the Philippines, because a lot of people it's on the bed. Okay, so the connection here, it's kind of a weak early in the morning and afternoon. Oh, from Hungary. Hungary, is that part of Europe? Okay, thank you so much, brother. So this is 12 midnight talk. June 19 here in the Philippines, and I know in the West it's June 18, Wednesday. So my hashtag is of course passport bro, and live, and maybe later we can I can do a little karaoke, and feel free for those ones to have a request. Feel free, because it's been a while that my throat is not exhausted of singing, so I rest my throat for a while. For a while. Ah, it's in Europe. So what is the, what is the language in, in Hungary? Did I pronounce your country? Hungary. 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 So correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because sometimes, uh, Filipino pronunciation, it's kind of hard, and uh, kind of strange. And by the way, guys, I would like to invite everyone, for those interested to be part of my LTC family or LTC friends, supporters, and team. Feel free to click that join button. All right. So just, just update. And when it comes to weather here in the Philippines, it's time for those Western people visit Philippines, because it's not hot. The weather is no longer hot. It's rainy season here in the Philippines. Start June, July, August, September, October, November. Sometimes, month of December. It's not really hot here. January, February, that's the from November to February. It's kind of a for us it's kind of a cold weather, but in the West it's just like natural, okay? But we all know that Philippines is one of the tropical country and Southeast Asia. So, Jixer, are you male or female? So guys, if you wonder why I always had tag, the passport bro, because passport bros is so close to my heart, okay? Very close to my heart. So that's why I always give a mega love shout out or do some hashtag. And by the way, guys, for those who wants to love or ask some help, or you know what, I mentioned that a few months ago that I'm planning to have consultation, like particularly here in the Philippines, what's the business that Western people or other part of Southeast Asian country, what good business, what is the system here, uh, how much is the cost of living here in Metro Manila or outside Metro Manila, or like we call that province. So in the West they call that suburb. So some my video I mentioned about the cost of living, and then what law as a for those foreign people, what is their right once they stay here in the Philippines, what properties uh, can foreigners own, and what properties foreign people can't own. So there's so many, there's so many things that I would like to share that, but I have to think first because sometimes um, I'm a busy person as well. So I don't know if I can able, to to manage that. Okay. But here's the thing, guys. Some some things that you want to know about, the system here in the Philippines, you can ask me, or all you have to do, just contact me in my WhatsApp or my Gmail, because in my YouTube channel I write it down there, the contact that you can able to reach out for me. As much as I can, I would love to help. Okay, but don't ask, guys, things that impossible me to answer. Okay, just things that what's going on here in my country. I can give you a little advice or help for that. All right. And actually, my channel is more about Filipino culture, tradition, system, women things, or things that women can do, because not all women, some, no, not all, some women, they can do what men can do. Okay, so not all that, they just rely on to a man. So some of Filipina are like that. That's the reason why I mentioned and I said that some Filipino are multitasker. So they can be a electrician, plumber, carpenter, housewife, mother, everything, all the chores, house chores. Filipina can able to make that, unless for those Filipina that born with a golden spoon, of course they really rely on to their helpers or maids. Okay, but for those uh, average and middle class, most of they very hands on that. Okay, so, well, even though that some Filipino, they have money, they still try their best to do things for their, especially if they're married, do things for their husband, like cooking. Okay, because hi, mayong buntag, Bob, is different. It's different, like your wife preparing your food. Okay, then you always go to the restaurant, or buy, order online. It costs a lot of money. It's pricey. But if your wife knows how to cook, different joys that the man, it doesn't really matter where you're from. Okay, as long as you marry a Filipina, we we are tasker, or whatever you call that. Because me, I can do, like, I can cook, at the same time wash the dishes, at the same time table sitting. So I don't do things just one. If I cook, I cook. So once I preparing things, once it's finished slicing all my ingredients, wash the dishes, and then once I wash the dishes, and then cook. So by the time that I finish cook, I don't need to wash, because every time I use things, I wash it right away. Because this is one thing that we have a belief, okay, guys, that don't ever, as a Filipino, guys, we have so much. Mar Inocencio. Hi, Mar Inocencio. Good evening. So we have, I don't know, some Filipino, because it based on the religion. Some religion, they don't really believe on the belief. Okay. So that's one thing that I grown, that we don't let the plate on the sink that is not washed. Okay, because that's it brings a lot of what you call that, um, bad luck. Okay, it shows that it shows that you are a irresponsible person. Well, that's how, I don't know, because that's what my parents tell us, or maybe they just don't want the plate, it's on the it's on the sink that is not yet washed. Okay, and that's the reason why, guys, that I never, and one thing that I don't really like is things that bugs, cockroaches go on my kitchen, because I'm very strict. I'm very strict on my kitchen. Yeah, hold on. And that's one thing that I have this, guys. I'll show you. But I cut off this one. This is for the bugs, and I have the big one. So I'll just use that when I stay at outside in the porch, the big one. Hola, hola mi amigo. So, because the one thing that I'm very strict on my, because Frank told me that, kitchen is my territory. Part of the house is, the kitchen is my territory. And I don't really want to something, ants or any kinds of insects or bugs, because I know that most of our foods we prepare in the kitchen. So we make sure, you make sure, okay, that your kitchen is cleaned. Okay, because now remember, guys, it's easy for us to take disease or sickness once it in our body. It's kind of hard to remove or to detach. Okay, so that's one thing also that I'm very careful about that. So the kitchen, and even though that sometimes my nails, it's kind of when I scrub the oven, I make sure that I clean it, no grease, because if there's a grease, that's the cause of cockroach, because cockroach has, they have a very strong sense of smell, and same time the ants. Okay, so I have so many things that I put, like the, what do you call that, the trap, and I have things also that hang on the lights. I will show you guys. See, in the kitchen, I wait, no, no. See the lights. See the lights there, or you can see the, see, that's thing that hang, that's for the bugs. Okay, so I don't want bugs go around in our food. Okay, so I'll make sure when I check, oh, there's so many bugs that trap on that. It's just like a sticky thing. And I have also on the floor over there. I'll show you near to our water. See in that corner. Mm. They're not allowed to stay in our home because they don't pay the bill. Okay. And I don't really like, once you eating, guys, you just do like that because, there's a flies, fly on your food. No, I don't like that. And then once once your food is uncovered, something that flies in, the fruit fly, guys, you have to avoid that land on your food because you know what? Once they land on your food, they leave egg. And then the egg, once it hatch, it become, the maggots. So we don't want that. So I'm very strict when it comes to our kitchen. And there's no reason, guys, that my place is become smelly or what. There's no reason because I don't work. Okay, I don't work, so that's my daily exercise. But I don't do that every day. So I just schedule that, guys, because I don't want also to get sick for do work hard, So I schedule that, the master bedroom. This is the day. Change the bed cover. Go to the laundromat. Actually, I don't wash, so I don't wash clothes here. So we bring in the laundromat. And the only thing that I can do for washing is hand wash. Some of my clothes that very delicate, so I don't bring that to laundromat. Okay, and then of course my bathroom is always clean. Okay, because that's the two part of the house that you have to 100% clean, the kitchen and the toilet. And guys, this is one thing that most of, they said that, you leave your toothbrush in your toilet or, your bathroom, make sure that has cover. Okay? Even though that's clean in your bathroom, but still, the germs, there's a lot of germs in the bathroom. So, if you leave your toothbrush inside your toilet, make sure that has cover. Okay, actually I leave my toothbrush there in the bathroom, but has a cover. Okay, there's a stand and then there's a cover because there's a lot of germs in the toilet even though it's clean. So you have to wash before you put some toothpaste. Okay, so that's, I'll give you tips, guys. Okay, kitchen 100% clean and bathroom. Okay, so that's why in my bathroom I have a lot of disinfectant and I use some cleaners that 100% kill the germs. And the rest, the third is the floor. Okay, I know if my floor needs to need to scrub or clean. Once I walk in barefoot and once my look at my foot kind of dark, so it's time for me to clean the floor. So that's the reason why I love my place because the paint is white and also the floor is white. So I like white because it's easy for you to know that it's time for you to clean the wall, to clean the ceiling. Because me, I'm very, that's the reason why when Frank asked me, Do you need to hire maid? No, I refuse. I'm the one who gonna do that, okay, because I know how to clean. So I don't need, so all I need to do just manage my time. I cannot do things together, so one at a time. And then you can see, guys, see that one, okay? That's our ceiling fan. At the same time, light. It looks like a chandelier, and then that's a ceiling fan. But you can't really notice because the blade of the fan is transparent. And just 2 days ago, I cleaned that because when I on that, I keep sneezing and sneezing. So that's the time that I'm very prone of allergy, guys. Okay, that's why I avoid things dusty, because once I my allergy attack, and that's the thing that the doctor told me, that avoid that easy for you to attack your allergy, because in my family, in my father's side, asthmatic. Okay, even my niece and my cousin, and anyway, my grandpa died of asthma, because he's asthmatic. So I avoid that. So that's the one I have to climb on the ladder and clean all the dust. But I enjoy doing that. It's kind of a it's kind of a um, tiring, but I enjoy it. Okay, and I know that once the fan is moving, I can't inhale some dust. Okay, so as you can see, guys, that very very shiny. Oh, the blade is not it's not on. I cut off. So this one, okay, that's like there's a light, and then at the same time it looks like chandelier, but it's not. That's a ceiling fan. So yes, for those, and I know for those American or European married to a Filipina, how Filipina maintain, take care of your house, take care of the house. That I don't need to explain, but as for those American and European married to a Filipina, you will agree what I said. Okay, so sometimes when when I paint my nails, oh my goodness, I it makes me laugh that, oh my goodness, it's time for me to scrub, to scrub our thing. So that's why Frank told me that, oh, buy some rubber gloves so that your nails will not damage. Jesus Christ. Actually, when I was in my hometown, we always clean, we call that caldero, the casserole, or the pan, frying pan, because my mom doesn't really like, because we use wood. Of course, that if you use wood or charcoal, the casserole or the frying pan is kind of a, you know, black. So we always go to the river and clean, the sand. We don't use any chemical. It's just like, you just be patient of using the sand, rub. And my mom, she doesn't really want us, to, we call that, nasty, uh, like when it comes to cookware. my mom doesn't like, dark. So we train that because my mom always teach us like that. If one day, if we grown and get married, you don't let your frying pan, your casserole look nasty. You don't. And you don't want to look the clothes, the t-shirt of your husband is dirty. So we learn how to sew. Uh, well, the one thing that I don't, crochet. I'm not very patient of that because my mom, oh my goodness, she's a seamstress. She knows how to embroidery, embroider the, the clothes, or the, because I remember, she always do that with my grandma's, all my grandma's pillowcases. My mom made that for her, and she is very good to do the embroidery or crochet. And the, what do you call that, mantil? What's mantil? The cover in your table. My mom do that for my grandma, a crochet mantel. So, traditional Filipino, a way of, sometimes the curtain is made of, embroider or crochet. But now is, it's more on cloth. So you can see that, the house is really nice. But I'm not really patient about, do a crochet. So I know how to sew, but I'm not really into the crochet thing. And my mom, the coaster, she used that, the crochet. So anyway, let's change the subject because, I just want to share that about that, life, for those Filipina wife. That's how we take care of our, our house or home. So, and we don't really want that, because this is one thing that, most of Filipina is just like, okay, example, if you get, if the glass, you get the glass here, you have, once you use it, you have to return where you get that. Okay, so that's very, that's very common for Filipina or for Filipino. Actually, men don't really, men can still do what, what Filipino women does. But anyway, when it comes to house chores, women, Filipino women are very hands-on on that because, Filipino men are, they more on to the, provider. Okay, so they don't need to go, once, they're working, they don't need to wash the plates or cook. Once they, you know once they work and finish their work, so the wife preparing warm food, freshly cooked, home cooked. Okay, it doesn't really matter is if that's, like just only fish or vegetable, as long as freshly cooked. So we, it's very, it's very common for, for Filipino couples. So that's why some, some Western people, they just surprised that once they saw it. It reminds me of Jerome. Okay, it reminds me Jerome because we invite him first and second time he visited Philippines, and he was surprised that, When he saw me that, I'm wearing apron, at the same time, I let him talk with Frank and I stay there in the kitchen and preparing food. He's surprised. And then once we eat, always dessert, he's surprised for that. And then for me, it's just not, it's common. Once you go to other Filipino family, you don't need to surprise what you see in their kitchen, how the Filipino wife uh, welcome their guests, or how they prepare their, how they take care of their family. That's very common for us, but some they just surprise. Okay, it's as long as, guys, if the relationship with the, Filipina wife or Filipino husband are good, you cannot really hear bad things towards the Filipino. Okay, the only thing that, you can hear, if there's something that sometimes, Filipino husband is stubborn. Okay, go to other houses, drink until they get drunk. That's very common, guys, especially in the province. But in the other hand, the respect is still there. And sometimes, I don't really like, I don't, even, some of my nephew, well, I just observe, but I don't really like the way their wife treated them. But it's just like, I'm just, in my mind, okay, I don't want to interfere. That's life. It's their, that's, they're big and they know how to deal. But sometimes when you look, oh my goodness, some of my nephew, oh my goodness, how can you consider that your wife doing that to you? And then I have a nephew that he's the one who gonna put some rice on the plate. Well, during the time they're boyfriend and girlfriend, he's the one who puts some food on his girlfriend plate. And then the girlfriend, he just called. And during the time that I was working, because, when once I day off, I just tell them, okay, don't worry about the food. I will buy the, the food, and let's cook and let's eat together. Sometimes, the girlfriend coming there in my nephew's apartment, and then I just shake my head and, my goodness, is this love or is this stupidity? And then sometimes, oh my goodness, you make your girlfriend disabled. Okay? You don't even know how to put her food on her plate. You're the one who gonna wait until if you get married. See? I'm 100% true, guys. Once they married and the husband don't really, okay, I'm tired, and you have to, put some food on your plate. Okay, don't give me another work. Oh my goodness. eh, Young people are very, very, what do you call that, very caring, but sometimes, they don't really understand that things that they're doing, they make their partner disabled. Okay, it's okay, it's okay to help, but, just, the food is in front of you, and then let your, unless, guys, if you're married, of course you have to put some food on your husband plate. Okay, but if you're girlfriend and boyfriend, no, I don't really see the thing that, are you disabled or are you PWD? my goodness, time moves so fast. Sometimes I cannot really. I thought that it's just like 30 minutes. It's almost 1 hour now. Okay. So, I will stay here, guys, for an hour, okay? And then I will end the show because I think it's time for me to sing now. Oh, guys, don't forget, guys, to watch my uploaded video, guys, okay? And then my short video, okay? Oh, by the way, when I really admire my people because in it what's the clowns, guys. There's a Filipino, young Filipino. The voice sounds like Tom Jones, my goodness. And then the other, like in 20s, his voice sounds like Matt Monroe, Elvis Presley, guys. Oh my goodness. So what a talented Filipino. But me, my voice is, I love music, but I'm not as good as other, other singers. Hi, Himalata. Hello. Thank you for coming, Himalata. How is India? I will sing na. Okay, so this is for this is for 2 million. Can you hear it, guys? Thank you so much, guys. say that maybe you're the thinking of pretty little baby. I'm hoping that you do. You can ask the flowers, sit for hours, telling all the birds, the little coopers, pretty little baby. I'm so in love with you. That's all, guys. Who wants to request a song? Okay, 4 million people, feel free. It's your time to request a song, and I will sing that for you. All right. While I'm waiting, so here's another song that I will. I love Lionel Richie. Lady, morning, just a moment away, and I'm with you once again. You laugh at me. You said you never needed me. I wonder if you need me now. So many dreams of you away. So many words we didn't say to people lost in a storm. Where did we go? Where did we go? We lost. We lost. I'm lost. Wait. Okay, I still have a few minutes, guys.
Ready to enjoy more.
Thank you so much for giving me a like for that. Any requests?
Hard work? Ikremeles mo yan.
Oh, by the way, guys, I would like to share that Brian McKnight, guys, the black singer, his wife is a Filipina. And he said that, there was an interview, many years ago. And then he said that there's a Filipino reporter asked him, how would you like, how is your mother-in-law treated you? And then he said, I love my mother-in-law. She always cooked me pancit, chicken adobo. So Brian McKnight eat Filipino food. And I didn't know that, he married to a Filipina. And also the stand-up comedian Dave Chappelle. Oh, I just sing, songs that I love. I love to sing. Um, I love this song, from Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven.
Sino yan?
Go like. What? What go like? Okay. This is for you, Jixer. Okay, because I'm start to. I love Bob Marley. Okay, there's so many songs like "No Woman No Cry," "Buffalo Soldier," "Then Lost America." Okay, I love that Buffalo Soldier. Let me sing. Buffalo
So I
Soldier,
got a bad news from Tom.
Buffalo Soldier. Okay, let me sing. I'm the only one left. Oh, yeah. It's okay. You want to go? It's okay for me. If you want to go, it's okay. If you want to stay, it's okay for me. No big deal. Little soldier.
Papamanhin at tusok-tusok, take doctor prescribed you.
Yeah. I just want to be happy. Okay. I want to be happy. Shalalala. It's so nice to be happy. Shalalala. Mashallah. Mashallah. Okay, I have song for you. Okay, because you oh, you're gone. Okay, no more song for you because you're gone. I love this song from Michael Jackson. I signed up. What do you mean signed up? What do you mean you signed up? Signing off? Signing off? Okay, this is for you. Wanna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the colors on my favorite winter coat. Okay. You subscribe. Thank you. Just drop your comments so that I can acknowledge you. Any of my short video. So thank you very much for subscribe my channel. Okay. Okay, so this is for you. I follow your YouTube. Okay, gracias, señor. Okay, that's all. Thanks to you. So yes, don't forget to drop your comment, all right? Oh, yes. Yes. Nice. Yes. Okay, because this is the thing that I treated you the way that you treated me. As simple as that. If you're nice to me, I will be nice to you. Okay, so this is my last song. Because it's already one. Oh my god. A one in a million. So you're one in a million. Side view. Slide view. Never placing games on me long. I'd started to believe I never find anyone that I tried to convince to give in. Said you can't win, but one day, wait, what? In Hungarian, I should be said that. What does it mean? What does it mean? The rain had stopped and the skies were blue. And oh, what revelation to see. Someone was saying I love you to me. One in a million. Chance of a lifetime. Life shown compassion. And to me, the stroke of love called you. A one in a million you. Bastos yun. Bastos kang lalaki ka. Itong para sa'yo. Of a lifetime. You like to sing? Yes, I like to sing. How about you? You like to sing? Oh, if you can, you can,
Sa trials
well,
ako, katinan na naman at sakit sa katawan.
you can, well, I love to sing. Filipino love to sing, okay? We love to do karaoke. So, I have to, save my donation because I will build my future studio so that if I do karaoke, so I have what do you call that, uh, materials that I can use for singing because I'm just sing a cappella. What is your favorite music? You mean the genre? I love jazz, pop, rock, ballads, blues, so many. It's okay. Don't worry, my voice is not too, it's just like, I'm just in the mood to sing. That never shone on me. I want my life to be to live with you, to live with you. There's a way. Everybody says, do each every little thing. Music of many colors. What? Music of many colors. What? I don't understand. Music of many colors. No, what is that? Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody, the way I love you. Music of many colors. I don't get it. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind. I'm blind, so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live a breath for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody. It's the way I love you. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I love you, you don't know what it's like. To love somebody, to love somebody. It's the way I love you. No, 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 you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody. It's the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you know to love somebody. Oh, I like this song also.
Ano ba yan? Ate, kaysa ka pa!
Oh, I like this over. Yeah, 3 million people. So this is for you guys.
Get so much hair fall? Kagigil! That's why I switched to Pantene Pro Vitamin Formula that strengthens hair. Lumang na helps build hair fall immunity fast. Can your shampoo do that? Pantene can.
Mm. Sorry guys, I apologize. My voice is not what you expect other Filipino singers. Love will keep us alive. Yeah, that's true. You always keep your love alive. I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for the place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. Love will keep us alive. Don't you worry, sometimes you've just gotta let it dry. The world is changing right before your eyes. Now I found you, there's no more emptiness inside. When we hungry, love will keep us alive. We'll die for you, climb from this mountain. There's nothing I would do. Oh, sing it, ate. Yeah. Papa, don't make a mess. Papa, don't make a mess. Okay. So this is full nut. Two hours? My goodness. 2 hours na ako. 2 hours na. But you know what? I'm still awake. Papa, don't make a mess. Papa, don't take no mess. You know, for those women that, you know, they don't want you, this is the song. And then once you hear this song, if the woman play this song for you, for men, don't come back. Okay? Leave.
Laging drained. Formaton Energy Plus.
Don't reconcile with her.
Plus 40
If she
vitamins and
play that
minerals
song,
that are important
don't
for the production
reconcile
of
with her.
energy.
Georgia. Georgia. No, I don't like Elvis. Georgia. Georgia on my mind. You know, that's the title. Okay, this one, guys. Let's sing.
Ano ba yan? Ate, kaisa ka pa!
I watched that movie. What's the the actress Michelle Pfeiffer?
Mag-Vicks Inhaler for fast relief mula sa baradong ilong. Anytime, anywhere. Vicks Inhaler.
PIMP. James.
Hindi komportable kumain pag maluwag ang pustiso,
I
mag-polymer
like this
adhesive
also.
para sa long-lasting, strong kapit at
Your body is adapt or attach the beat, and you have to timing the beat. Here. This is a soundtrack of a movie.
Unang science ng sipon? Doon ka, sa clinically proven natural ingredient. Sign of good for it.
I like Rick James. Okay. So really enjoy. It's just like, you know, it reminds me of Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston. Same thing what happened to her daughter. You know, they're rich, they're famous. What they can ask for, but you know, they don't really take care of their life. MC Hammer.
Ano ba yan?
So guys, you know, value your life. Enjoy the moment that you're alive, because once you're dead, no heaven. I will end up na. It's time for, you know, Sleeping Beauty. Da, 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 da. Thank you so much, guys, for staying.
For fast-acting and non-drowsy allergy relief, mag-alerta, alerta, alerta.
Love yan.
Delicious. Flavorful, crunchy, like simply irresistible.
On me, okay? So, I don't know. I can't really, I can't sleep. Maybe I'm gonna watch movie or what. So, thank you so much and have a good day and have a good night. Bye.